Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good day everyone. Well, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Muhammad FADHIL MARZUQ as the delegation of Senior School number 2 RAHA, and here I am as the opposite team on our motion today. Our motion today is to talk about this House regrets merger and acquisition within the tech industries, example Tokopedia, Gojek, Facebook, Instagram, and Google, YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, as we before I go to my argument, I'll give some rebuttal for the affirmative. The first, affirmative team state merger will expose and share data each other. Yeah, we agree. But that's not a new or effect of the merger, cause that the consequence of using artificial intelligence application like Tokped, Gojek, Google, YouTube, and many others. Artificial intelligence collect our data and cultivate our data to ease and make our experience with that application more various and smart. For example, when we open Tokopedia, when we mostly buy some specific kind of things, the AI, artificial intelligence, will read it and try to comprehend our intention. So the preference product that in their manually display so what we want or interest about. And it's same on the YouTube and in the Instagram timeline. They use our data to improve our experience and helping human life to do and beyond more limit. The second, affirmative team state by acquisition and merger make the user confused. But we know the merger startup will raise efficiency to the user. For example, Gojek Tokopedia merger. The merger make the life compliance more easier. They don't need to open other apps. The user don't need to open other apps to do much activities cause one application complete by all features like shopping, financial technologies, and transportation technologies. Ladies and gentlemen, let me give several branches why merger and acquisition in tech industry is good things. In the user point of view, by merger of tech industries will integrate and develop the speedy of any necessary compliance. This equal based on solopost.com gross transaction value of Gojek Tokopedia reached more 22 billion US dollar. What this means, ladies and gentlemen, it will affect for the user. Talk about user. User divided into two. The first is the seller or the driver, and the consumer. The second is consumer, named a buyer and passenger. As a seller, the reason of merger is to increase the market range. By increased market range, the product to be shown to more large market, and the selling number will improve. And besides, a driver will have more frequency of passenger, because the transaction more than the people transport, but also packaging delivery, clean service, or any services that involve. Because there are more than 100 million potential users. As a consumer, namely a buyer and passenger. Passenger and buyer will get more service that haven't yet accessed before for one app. So increase the new experience of shopping, because by doing merger, the artificial intelligence research will be improved and more efficient for the user easy, not harm the user. Ladies and gentlemen, in social and economic point of view, the speed of technology is the effect by a tech industry merger. So desertification of profession and activities will happen. So by this, the accident of new employment will increase the income idea. For example, we can see today, people not only have one profession, they have one fixed job and do a side job. For example, open online shop or be a courier or driver. The existence of merger like Instagram and Facebook. We know most of Instagram user is a past Facebook user. So by acquisition, the Facebook company will not die. The Facebook company will not die and substitute with the new social media like Twitter, Instagram, and Line, and many others. As the result, Facebook officer or workers will not be fired or be unemployed. So, by merger will help the workers and the corporation to can still access and develop. Ladies and gentlemen, as we know together that much of social media formerly fail in competition like Friendster, BBM, and many others. Based on my argument, I'll emphasize why merger and acquisition in tech industries is good things. The first is in user point of view. By merger of tech industries will integrate and develop the speed of unnecessary compliance and will affect for the user. As a seller, the using of merger is to increase the market range. By increased market range, the product will be shown to more large market and the selling number will improve. And in the side of driver, the driver will have double frequency of passenger with the transaction more than the people transport, but also packaging, delivery, clean service, or any services that involved. The second, in social economic point of view, the speed of technology is the effect by tech industrial merger, so it can create the diversification of profession activities. By the accident of new employment will increase the income idea. For example, online shopping and be a driver or a courier. Ladies and gentlemen, besides that, in social and economy, by the acquisition, for example, the Facebook company by the acquisition or merger will not substitute with the new social media like Twitter, Instagram, Line, and many others. The acquisition also will help a corporation from financial problem or bankrupt to be accessed again. So the workers will not be fired or be unemployed. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that's all my argument about this motion. As opposite team, we totally disagree this motion that this House regret merger and acquisition within the tech industries, cause the merger and acquisition is a good things for the tech industries and the user. Wabillahi taufiq walhidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.